Today, we are talking all about the female narcissist and exposing the secret life that they have become proficient at hiding. It's important to understand that the female narcissist operates under a carefully constructed facade that hides her true nature, making her behaviors particularly insidious and difficult to recognize. While she may appear charming, nurturing, or selfless on the surface, her secret life is marked by manipulation, deceit, and a relentless pursuit of control and validation. Unlike the overt narcissist who seeks attention through grandiosity, the female narcissist often employs covert tactics, leveraging societal expectations and relational dynamics to maintain her dominance. So if you have a female narcissist in your life, today's video is for you. But first, if you're new to this channel, I'd like to take a moment and welcome you and invite you to please subscribe because I put new videos out every week. Also, if you are interested in private one-on-one narcissistic abuse recovery coaching with me, or if you would like to take advantage of my new course that is now on sale this week, both links are listed in the description below. So today we are talking about the female narcissist and exposing the secret life that they lead. And the first issue we are going to talk about is their two-faced nature. The female narcissist's two-faced nature is one of her most defining and deceptive traits. In public, she often presents herself as charismatic, kind, and trustworthy, cultivating an image of perfection that garners admiration and respect. However, behind closed doors, her true personality emerges, which is critical, manipulative, and controlling. This duality allows her to maintain a spotless reputation while engaging in covert behaviors that harm those closest to her. She uses this split persona to manipulate perceptions, ensuring that any victim who tries to expose her is dismissed as overly sensitive or vindictive. The two-faced nature of the female narcissist is not only a tool for deception, but also a means of maintaining power as she controls how others perceive her and invalidates anyone who challenges her carefully crafted image. This duplicity often leaves her victims isolated and struggling to prove the truth of their experiences. Next, the female narcissist often exhibits what I define as the queen bee syndrome, positioning herself as the central figure of authority, control, and admiration within her social or familial circles. She demands loyalty, obedience, and unwavering attention from those around her, often creating a hierarchy structure where she reigns at the top. In this dynamic, she expects others to cater to her needs and reinforce her sense of superiority while marginalizing or punishing anyone who threatens her dominance. The female narcissist with queen bee syndrome fosters competition and division among her quote-unquote followers, ensuring that their focus remains on pleasing her rather than forming alliances that might challenge her power. This behavior not only isolates individuals, but also creates a toxic environment where manipulation and favoritism thrive. Her relentless need to maintain control and superiority often leaves those in her orbit feeling drained, unworthy, or expendable. Next, feigning naivete is one of the female narcissist's most effective tools for manipulation and evading accountability. By pretending to be innocent, uninformed, or unaware, she deflects responsibility for her harmful actions and positions herself as someone who could never intentionally cause harm. This tactic allows her to avoid confrontation and casts her in a sympathetic light, often making her victim appear unreasonable or overly critical. For example, when called out for manipulative behavior, she might respond with phrases like, "I didn't mean it that way," or "I had no idea that upset you." shifting the focus away from her intent and onto the accuser's reaction. Feigning naivete not only disarms others, but also reinforces her carefully curated image of innocence, making it challenging for anyone to expose her true manipulative nature. This covert strategy ensures she maintains control while avoiding the consequences of her actions. Next, the female narcissist's addiction to attention is a driving force behind much of her behavior, shaping her interactions and her relationships. She craves constant validation and admiration, often orchestrating situations to ensure she remains the center of focus. Whether through exaggerated stories, feigning vulnerability, or dramatic outbursts, she seeks to keep others' attention firmly fixated on her. Unlike overt narcissists, the female narcissist often employs more subtle methods, such as playing the role of the perfect friend, the selfless caregiver, or the misunderstood victim, all designed to elicit praise and sympathy. Her need for attention is insatiable, and when it's withheld, she may react with resentment, manipulation, or even the silent treatment. This relentless demand for external validation not only exhausts those around her, but also reveals the fragile self-esteem underlying her attention-seeking behavior. For the female narcissist, attention is not just desired, it is essential to maintaining her carefully constructed sense of superiority and self-worth. Next, the female narcissist's hidden rage lies beneath her polished and often charming exterior, emerging when her ego is threatened or her needs are unmet. Unlike overt expressions of anger, her rage is covert, manifesting through passive-aggressive behavior, silent treatment, or calculated acts of sabotage. She may lash out indirectly, spreading rumors, undermining others, or using backhanded compliments to express her resentment while maintaining her facade of composure. This concealed fury often stems from feelings of inadequacy or a perceived loss of control, which she cannot tolerate. Her hidden rage can leave her victims confused and questioning their own actions, as her responses often seem disproportionate to the situation. The unpredictability of this anger keeps those around her walking on eggshells, ensuring they remain compliant and focused on avoiding further conflict. Hidden rage is a powerful weapon for the female narcissist, and it allows her to punish and manipulate while preserving her outward image of innocence and control. Next, the female narcissist often uses sexual manipulation as a means to control, influence, and gain power over others. She may exploit her sexuality to captivate attention, create dependency, or maintain dominance in relationships. By wielding intimacy as a tool, she keeps others emotionally off balance, using seduction to draw people closer and withholding affection or intimacy as punishment to assert control. This tactic is not about genuine connection, but about leveraging sexual dynamics to fulfill her need for validation and dominance. In some cases, she may use flirtation or perceived availability to create competition among others, reinforcing her position as desirable and powerful. Sexual manipulation allows the female narcissist to exploit vulnerabilities, ensuring those in her orbit remain entranced or obligated, while she reaps the benefits of admiration and control without reciprocating emotionally. Next, the female narcissist often engages in parasitic relationships, attaching herself to individuals from whom she can extract resources, attention, or validation. In these dynamics, she positions herself as indispensable, feigning loyalty or neediness to secure her place in someone's life, while quietly taking far more than she gives. Whether it's financial support, emotional labor, or social status, the narcissist's focus is on fulfilling her own needs without reciprocation. She frequently justifies her dependence by playing the victim or exploiting the other person's empathy, ensuring they feel responsible for her well-being. Over time, the relationship becomes one-sided, draining the other person while the narcissist continues to benefit. These parasitic relationships are carefully constructed to keep the narcissist in control, leaving the other party feeling depleted, manipulated, and often trapped in a cycle of obligation and guilt. Next, the female narcissist often has an all-consuming materialistic focus, equating her worth and the worth of others with possessions, status symbols, and outward appearances. She uses material success as a way to bolster her image, often flaunting her belongings or achievements to elicit admiration and envy. This fixation on materialism isn't just about personal satisfaction. It's a carefully curated strategy to maintain a facade of superiority and perfection. She also uses gifts or financial gestures as tools of manipulation, offering material support to gain control or withholding it as a means of punishment. Her obsession with material goods often masks deeper insecurities as she relies on external validation through wealth and possessions to make her feel valuable. For those in her orbit, this materialistic focus can create pressure to meet her high standards or maintain appearances, often at the expense of emotional connection or authenticity. Okay, that's going to do it for today's video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. Also, follow me on my other social media platforms. The links are in the description below. Thanks for watching, everyone.